Small or big deposit? What's best to build your portfolio quickly? Hi, I'm Jonathan. I founded SPV Mortgages and the Buy to Let platform. In part one of this series, I'm going to be breaking down cash flow and time in relation to big and small profits so that you can make the decision on which one is best. So let's start with small deposits or high loan to value limited company mortgage products. Now, in relation to the fees don't differ too much between 75, 80 and 85% products. So all I'm going to do is focus on the interest rates at this moment in time. So let's dive into the numbers. So here we can see the purchase price of £350,000 with a gross yield of 6.6%. That equals £23,100 in rental income per year. Now, a limited company mortgage at 80% would equal £287,000 inclusive of the product fee. The interest payments at 6.5% equals £18,655. Total interest over the year. Pre-tax profit, £4,445. Net profit, £3,600 annually. Now let's look at the same example, but at 75%. So once again, purchase price or value, £350,000. Gross yield exactly the same. Limited company mortgage deal at 75% is £269,062, including the product fee. Interest payments on that balance at 5.5% equals £14,798. So the pre-tax profit is £8,301, so nearly double, and the net profit £6,723 annually. So this means if you add an additional 5% to your deposit fund, so in this example £17,500, it would produce £3,123 extra profit. Now, if you divide the £3,123 by 17,500, it means that you'll get your money back in around 5.5 years. So the question is, what would happen if you didn't add the £17,500? Could you then expand your portfolio a lot quicker? Here we can see your bank account. That's got £17,500 because you've retained that from the first acquisition. You're in a position to save £24,000 in the year, and we've got net rental profit of £3,123, which we can add to your savings moving forwards. Now, if you're looking to purchase another property at the same purchase price, 350 grand, with an 80% mortgage, we need to build your savings up to £89,400. So let's assume house prices increase 2% per year. So what we can see is with an 80% purchase, so using a 20% deposit, it means between year 2 and 3, you'll be in a position to make your second acquisition. Now, if we overlay that data with a 75% purchase, what we then see is that putting down a bigger deposit actually will take you 6 months longer to acquire your next property. In part 2 of this series, I'm going to be discussing should you put down a big or small deposit when it comes to capital appreciation and time. Thank you so much for watching part 1. I'll see you in part 2.